All right, Darb. Let's redo the Super Bowl. See if we can change history. Here we are. This is stats and everything perfectly up to the Super Bowl with every team, with every stat, just like the real life.
Quickly review the league's top performers and the current week's schedule.
So here, see, you got Joe Burrow. He really had 4,600 yards. Joe Mixon had 1,205 yards, 13 touchdowns, 292 carries. Show all the real stats. So everything is what actually happened in real life up until this point. And then let's see if we can change history. As you can see, Chase had the pimp ass year. So let us play. And that's how the Super Bowl should have gone, right? So the little symbols next to the guys' names are their, I don't know, their special abilities. I forget what they call them. But they give the players like maxed out stats in certain areas. Like Aaron Donald, of course, is unstoppable blitzing. You got Jamar Chase, who is like the deep threat. You got Truz, which is like a trucking, juking skill. I don't know if you played Madden or lately. I haven't played in a long time. But I fucking remember the making the Houston Hornets in like 2011 Madden when I was like living with you. I think it was like 2010 Madden we were playing. That was the last year they gave the option to be a Hornet as a expansion team.
Tonight, it's the National Football League. Super Bowl 56. We'll see Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals taking on Matthew Stafford and the Los Angeles Rams.
So much has happened since the Super Bowl was last in this part of the U.S. in the early 90s. The Rams and Chargers have both returned to L.A., and they've constructed this incredible new palace for football, SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. And it will be the scene tonight for Super Bowl 56. And what a matchup we have. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals taking on the NFC champions, the Los Angeles Rams. Brandon Gaudin joined by my good friend Charles Davis. And Charles, it was maybe the most unlikely Super Bowl run we've seen in a long time. What a story. The Bengals had not won a playoff game since January of 1991. 4-11-1 last year, 2-14 the season before that. Bottom line, though, here they are, the AFC champs.
And Brandon, this is one of the more remarkable turnarounds in NFL history in recent years. In fact, most of the guys on this team weren't even born the last time they won a playoff game. Although, not that long ago, they had a stretch where they were in the playoffs seemingly every year, but couldn't win a playoff game. Now they've gotten that done. They're back in the Super Bowl. And remember, 2 Super Bowl appearances in their history. Number 16 and 23. Unfortunately, both times they ran into Joe Montana and the San Francisco 49ers.
Meanwhile, the LA Rams, they are back in the Super Bowl for the second time in 4 years. Remember, they lost Super Bowl 53 to the Patriots in Atlanta 13-3.
Crushed.
But here they are trying to be the second team in 2 years after Tampa Bay last year to win the Super Bowl in
There he is, Joe Cool.
And we go back to that Super Bowl loss to the Patriots, and remember, they were an offensive juggernaut at that time, but only put up 3 points in that game. And they have been a little bit of a tough team to pin down over the last few years. They've had their shares of ups and downs, especially on the offensive side of the ball. But they've always had that great defense, and they're looking to ride that crew to a Super Bowl crown.
Look at that.
1st and 10, Joe Burrow.
Yes.
Catch made. It's
Look at that.
And
Right
he's
off the
taken
rip.
down, but able to slip across the 35. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handle winning,
Get Joe Mixon in the mix.
ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things, and then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through.
All right,
No
push
excuses
down.
for guys being out, finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them, and we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Yeah, Mixon, you rocking.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so.
Oh,
Gets
yeah.
everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Joe Mixon.
You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish
Wearing
the
your
run
big
early.
boy pants, Darb.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down.
Oh, yeah.
Inside the 15, shy of the 10. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those.
Yeah, man, I know how to
passes,
play
and the last
football,
one
yeah.
put him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
That was a nice catch. I threw that way too hard.
as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Mixon with a first down.
Oh, crap.
And
Stuff.
now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
All right, let's see if we could chase a touchdown. He hasn't touched the ball yet.
Here's Burrow.
Yep.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Bengals are on the board first here in this Super Bowl.
Yep, yep.
And the QB rating right now sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite.
Yeah, that's Joe.
I think I need
Cool,
my friends
yo.
from MIT to come in and help me. I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's
right. That's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
Oh, yeah, we'll finish the game there.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
All right. Some defense now. It's where we win the game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
No, he's going to down it.
And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by their quarterback in his 13th NFL season now. It's Matthew Stafford.
And apparently all Matt Stafford needed was a ticket to LA to get his postseason career on track. Never won a playoff game in his decade-plus in Detroit, but he cleared that hurdle a few weeks back, and now he has the Rams in position to play for the ultimate prize and in their home stadium.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
No, they're probably going to pass.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Yep, yep. All right, we're doing a cover 1 safety blitz here.
Here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third. Stafford.
Yes.
Fine cut, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder.
Oh, yeah.
And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his first throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
Easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory.
Hey, he's got a 100% completion rate.
And a defensive back
just to the wrong team.
But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat.
Oh, yeah, Chase. You're awesome.
To do the same thing.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down.
Oh, look at that. Right in this perfect.
Confidence about him, and I think we saw
right in the middle of all the white jerseys.
Coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw.
Let's try to do that play again. We're crushing them with that one. Oh, they're.
Hardly hit the ground, and I thought.
Looks like they're double teaming Chase now.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd.
So we go to Boyd, and we have T. Higgins too, yo.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that.
Oh yeah.
Go for big yardage.
Looks like it's quick roll, dude.
Staying ahead of schedule. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defense.
Oh, almost a fucking touchdown.
It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
What?
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Oh, yes.
Into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense.
Look at that.
Right,
how awesome.
You gotta like the way that's working for
See, this is the way the Super Bowl is supposed to go. I think they must have partied too much in LA that night before or something.
Yeah, perfect omelet. Dropped it. It's a little bit of a turnover. He went right back though and got that omelet and crushed it.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Don't worry about your hands though.
Yeah.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that'll make the score 14-0. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Brandon Powell.
Oh, I totally overran that, right?
To about the 22.
My guy went right past him.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense.
Gonna pass, got cover 3 going.
And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now.
Yeah, they're not going to pass, but they still got him.
The fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk
We're
about.
going to overload blitz this mofo right now.
And maximizing opportunities.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is just going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Yep. Needed another cover 1 safety blitz.
Gain of nothing. Now here's
got an interception last time.
Now Stafford. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Every offensive team, they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Oh,
on 4th down,
what a shame.
Sending this one away. Fielding just inside the 20. A little juke and past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
All right.
A great return there of 22 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Joe Mixon and the Bengal offense ready to go back to work. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it.
We're going to do,
talk about it in the reverse,
you know what we're going to do
No
now.
doubt about it.
First down, here's Burrow. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Yep. That's what we're going to do.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bengals are feeling good
Who
as
dat?
they extend their lead in this Super Bowl.
Look at that, wide open, them dum-dums. Them dum-dums.
Scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Oh, yeah, 21-0, though.
Up and good, and that makes the score 21-0. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown.
Who dey?
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Powell now to take it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. LA set to take over again on offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Cover 2, man.
There on the first down completion.
It's going to pass it. This is good for passing.
From the 31, Stafford. And his throw is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Cover 1. I hope our guys are good.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a
I totally forgot to wrap him up, but still worked.
Call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side.
Logan Wilson.
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Joe Burrow trots out again with the rest of his offense. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type
of yeah.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Oh.
The middle taken in. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Dude, we are fired.
Nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off usually after about 3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
Yes.
Some room to work.
Yes.
5.
Hell yeah.
For a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, 50 yards. And the Bengals are starting to open things up here in the Super Bowl. It's not too often that you say, hey, this one's going to be over by halftime. And, CD, I know our bosses probably don't want us to say that because they don't want people clicking away. But this one might be over by halftime.
Since you've already put your job on the
yeah,
line
I think so.
Actually saying it, I will co-sign and go with you because you're my partner. We don't mean to do it, but this game has been exactly as you've described.
28 to nothing.
Going forward.
Before halftime, yo.
McPherson up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. Set to go again. Here's Cam Akers in the LA offense. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit. Maybe featuring other people touching it for a while. And then you've got a chance to come back to him when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
Well, still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter. Stafford's throw here halted by Cup.
I was actually blitzing with that guy that was covering that dude.
That is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
I'm going to do cover 1 safety blitz.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Looking to throw again on second down. Stafford.
Yes.
Set up the screen here to Akers. And he's going to lose
double safety blitz.
Up to the 25.
Oh, backfired on him.
Higbee, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty
What's this,
flag on the field.
Yeah! Yeah, motherfucker! Yeah, motherfucker!
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
On third down, here's a run by Akers. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down.
Damn, they got a punt again? My poor punter is never going to see the field. He's going to never play it down in the Super Bowl that he's dressed to play in. Poor guy. Man, we'll have to take him out to dinner or something, or get him a rim job or something.
Here's Johnny Hacker.
Maybe I'll put my pinky up his stupa.
Drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
People seem to like that.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is fielded at the 27. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
What the fuck is the camera guy doing? What the fuck is that? You know what we're doing again.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. He can. That dude cannot cover Chase at all. Holy shit.
Touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bengals are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl.
Man, that is just beautiful. That's beautiful. That's like the tip of my dick. It's gorgeous.
And McPherson on for the extra point.
Oh, yeah. Perfect kick.
And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35 to nothing,
Those are the
yeah.
kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Howell now to take it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here comes Matthew Stafford now to lead his offense back out there. In second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes
oh, they got that Cooper Kupp guy. Totally forgot about him because he's been non-existent in this game.
People, lean on your teammates, find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
Or this, if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse. Meanwhile, Stafford's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
I'm going to blitz him now. Well, they counting the clock down to go into halftime because they're vaginic. They're being vaginic.
The final shot before the break, Stafford.
Oh, yeah, and I almost destroyed you, Stafford, for being vaginic.
So these two teams will head to the locker room as we hit halftime in Super Bowl 56. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight.
Oh my God, look at those
stats. The
stats.
second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. Thus far, this Super Bowl has looked less like a contest and more like a coronation. And to call the second half, let's get it right back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Oh my God, look at that. Beautiful.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work.
Chase has got them long arms and shit, man. He's like perfect wide receiver.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
Well, if there's ever a chance to regroup, it's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That was the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second
cover
half.
3 and passing here.
From the 31, Stafford.
Oh, man. Oh, they got Beckham too. Holy shit. I totally forgot.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Because I'm so good on defense, bitch.
They'll fake the give. Now
Oh, shit. I totally bit on that give. Fuck. Fuck.
Touchdown.
Oh, man. I totally bit on that shit.
Cooper Kupp, 62
And,
yards.
oh, man. I
talked
talked too soon.
Get a bit closer.
Oh, fuck. That's what I get for talking shit.
To make a tackle, you need to make it.
Well, and if you can't make the tackle before that, you just got to knock that ball down, right?
Yeah, something has to happen because we saw the end result there. Missed tackle, he goes all the way. It takes it for a touchdown.
I was totally tackling the running back that did not have the ball.
Matt Gay on for the extra point.
Oh, my brother. Oh, that's why they scored, so my brother could get in the game. That makes sense.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Joe Burrow and the Bengals set to go back on offense. And he's been effective and they're winning, so it makes it a little easier to put a montage together.
It really does, doesn't it? Because we can see him throwing it really well. But how about everything else that's going on? Protection has been excellent. And, of course, the guys catching the ball have provided some highlight reels themselves.
Yeah, I mean, it's not always just one man. He's been good, but you got the guys catching the ball, too.
Yeah, you name it. It's all coming together.
The Bengals
Let's try it one more time, Darb.
And following that long
Get the hat trick.
Pass, a 1-play drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They
Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh, I didn't get the... Didn't get a touchdown, but still.
Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever?
Yeah, I actually lobbed that ball way too high. I should have... If I threw a little harder... Because, see, Chase had to slow down to get it. Like I said, I haven't played in a while, so I'm a little rusty. But still,
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Oh, there we go, Chase.
Caught by Chase. And he could tackle down at the 1.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense could get down the field? It's taking them
Oh,
no
I'm
time to
sorry,
get
Sean
down here.
Payton.
And now they're set up with a first and goal.
I'm sorry your team's so vaginic. Go back to vagina, where you're from. This should be a touchdown. Oh my God, look at that.
Into the end zone, touchdown Bengals. A great play there. His second touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Bengals just continue to pour it on. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because
Look at that hole, Jesus.
Got 2 touchdowns. The bottom line
Oh
is
my
what he's
God.
doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
McPherson on for the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Just like my dick.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. Powell now to take it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. L.A. ready for its next possession. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes.
Yeah.
I bet they were pretty
Baby
clinical at
passing.
the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something.
Oh, sorry. I sacked you, bitch.
B.J. Hill breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
Did I sack you? I bet you wanted to make it a completion. I mean, you only had like 2 completions and one's an interception, man. Super Bowl, yo. Strong safety cover, 1 blitz, yo. Here it comes.
To try again after the sack. Stafford.
Oh. Yes. Dude, I got 2 interceptions on that play.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
The Bengal offense now
Oh my God, look at
Chase out onto the field.
Holy shiznits.
After the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon.
Oh, yeah, Mixon.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over.
13 for 13 for 314 yards and 3 touchdowns.
But this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here.
That's a perfection game.
There's an easy throw and catch for another 1st down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Mixon will try the right side.
Oh, yes, look at that. How sexy is that?
Joe Mixon.
Yep.
His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And thanks to the interception, the Bengals offense cashes in with 6. He's having a nice little game. Maybe already has an eye on that 3rd touchdown.
And how about what our producer, Christian McLeod, likes to say when they've scored touchdowns like this? He's put a tent up in Touchdown City.
Touchdown City, yo.
McPherson now for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you cautious when you start that next
2 touchdowns and a sack, yo.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Oh my goodness.
For the 3rd time is intercepted.
Oh, yes.
It's a pick 6.
Logan Wilson, yeah.
What a moment for him. A pick 6 in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick 6s over the history of this huge game. I remember because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints' first title.
Yeah, that one pretty much sealed the deal for New Orleans as well. But I got to go back a ways because, you know, unfortunately I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. The first pick 6, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were out there. You might remember Dwight Smith of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had 2 in one game when they won their Super Bowl championship against Rich Gannon in Oakland. You mentioned Tracy Porter already. How about James Harrison of the Steelers? You remember that one? 100 yards right before the half ended. That was a big-time play. But for me, the absolute classic, Willie Brown in
the Raiders. Willie Brown.
Vikings for the Raiders. The grand old man.
I remember that play.
That
was awesome.
Yards.
You recall them all, and what a play here. Another pick 6 in the Super Bowl. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Well, we'll see if they can do it here.
There's a nice pickup right there. And after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. 2nd and 9. Here's Stafford. Nowhere to go. Here he lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Throwing is Stafford. This one to the left to Higbee. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
One quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals drive about to get going. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Burrow. He's going to look deep down the field. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. A big play there for Cincinnati.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
Field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. And the Bengals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bengals are getting closer now to that ever-elusive first Super Bowl victory. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. Powell now to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the 4th quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory as they have been outplayed tonight. Cooper Kupp was his intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. Again, he targets Kupp, and this time he's got it. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. The Rams on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Stafford. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Stafford. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Bengals have recovered it.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Now Burrow on first down. Leaping, and he makes the grab. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Well, partner, nothing but praise for me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Mixon on the toss right. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So a toss play there does the trick as he's into the end zone.
And you don't run this unless you're sure you've got a guy who has the speed who can get to the edge, because what you're hoping for him to win the race to the corner and turn it upfield to the end zone.
All right, sorry, during my microphone, headphones battery died, so I had to charge it real quick for a second. I missed some cool shit.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on
77, yeah.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And down he goes just shy of the 25.
Flag.
Now penalty marker is down.
What we got?
Let's see what that's about. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty.
Yeah, it
But
sucks
that
to be
field
you
position
guys.
after the return wasn't terrific. It's not great starting field position as well.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Back to throw, Stafford.
Oh, you see that, Darm? Oh, yes! Touchdown, motherfucker! Holy shit, Darm. This is how the Super Bowl should have gone.
And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. McPherson on for the point after.
Darb, I had some bubblegum ice cream today that was so goddamn good.
As they just add on to their big lead.
Hell yeah. Piper's gourmet ice cream down in Covington. The bomb. They got like over 100,000 different flavors you can have. Sometimes too many choices is worse than not
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on
enough
the ball
choices.
here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they
Wide open, but you got nothing.
As they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do. Well, that was a simple throw and catch. But
Man, I don't know if you can hear like my farts that I've been farting through the game, but I'm like sitting in like a little floor chair, so I'm like sitting in a cloud of my farts right now. I can just like feel it. It's like a nice warm little bubble.
Stafford.
Oh, he was about to get sacked.
At this point in the
Double
game,
safety
they've got to
blitz. We're
continue
gonna
to try anything they can. They're still working at it. Even
Crush
though
him
this one
here.
feels
Hopefully they
like
don't
a
throw a long
lost
pass.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility
All
of the deep
right.
ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Taking it about the 16. Oh, what a move.
What a move.
An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And possession will switch hands, first and 10.
No, we're going to try again.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
So we've been
And they
like,
are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know.
oh my God. Oh my God. For real?
And this is caught inside
For real?
the 5.
How easy is that?
They're going to score again. Yet another touchdown.
That guy at number
Just
11
add to
needs to
their
get the fuck
totals.
off Chase because he cannot cover him at all.
In this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone, and you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
McPherson now for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Yes.
Would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2.
Oh my God,
And
how
that's
perfect is
something
that? That
you
guy's
almost
wide
never
open.
see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
Yeah, we did.
Get this to the 19,
We done
so
getting that
probably
one.
should have opted for the touchback.
Didn't they? Yeah.
And the Rams now coming out on the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it. Because
Oh, man, I was going to
people
sack.
watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they
I
handle
like this
the
cover
remaining
3
moments of this one.
press play.
Throwing again on second down. Stafford,
Oh, he
that's
screamed
into
past
the
it.
hands of
Holy
Akers,
shit.
complete.
Almost got the
And
first.
he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Oh, he did get the
Another
first,
catch for
motherfucker.
there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him.
Yes. Oh.
Before he gets going.
And down he goes.
Damn, I want to
but he
get another
takes it up
sack.
to the 40.
Oh, well.
Bengals
We won the Super
Nation
Bowl.
rejoice. Cincinnati has given you the Super Bowl title.
Yes, Bengals Nation. We won the Super Bowl. That's the way we should
And
have
to the
won.
Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
Yeah, Darb. If I was in control of the universe, this is what would happen. Someday, hopefully, we'll be able to see
And they are the Super Bowl
this in
champs.
real
The
life.
Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging
Hell yeah,
rights
Logan Wilson.
for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful
Yep,
job.
this is what we want to see
Thanks
right
my
here,
broadcast
real
partner,
life.
Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
Oh yeah, dog. Oh, I need another jar whenever. If you got, let me know. Damn, 466 yards, 94.7 completion rate, 4 touchdowns.